you're a solopreneur, individual agent out there doing it on your own, you can join a team. So, and you're a team leader.
Yep.
And there are pros and cons to both. But for the new agent, especially one looking for mentorship and guidance, because when you take your exam, all that does is keep you out of like jail.
Right.
It doesn't teach you anything about like street knowledge. What conversations do you have with new agents that are contemplating, should they go with a team or should they just hook up with a mentor and go solo?
I think it really depends on their level of business acumen, their level of hunger, and how clear they are on their vision of real estate. Almost every single agent that I meet with that has been in the industry for, say, 6 months, I always ask them the question, is it different than you thought it would be before you got into it? And the answer is always yes. And so, for the folks that we work with, whether we're mentoring or they're team members with us, I encourage them to pick one role, one discipline, and kind of go all in on that in the beginning. So, if you're a solopreneur, that might just be having conversations. It might be making your top 100 list of your sphere and just, getting in communication and having 5 or 10 conversations a day just to stay connected. With the agents that come onto our team, they start out as showing partners. So the only thing they're focused on getting good at is the process of showing homes to prospective buyers, the process of communicating with agents. And then over time, we move them into the full spectrum of things that you need to do to be a successful agent, because it's a lot. And so, I think the team is a great way to go for new agents, at least for a year, just to learn and take the pressure off and get some deal flow happening.
Yeah, and a team, it can mean a lot of different things. I mean, you've got your mega teams, and I'm not sure exactly what your team size is, but you can have your teams of 5, 7, 10 agents, and they're doing 50, 100 million plus a year. And then you have your smaller, more intimate teams that maybe it's one successful veteran agent and they've got a couple agents on the team. They just work very closely together. But regardless, there's still a lot of value, because ultimately what you're doing, it's like if you want to start and scale a $1 billion business, do you do that on your own? Maybe you can. Or do you want to go work for Jeff Bezos for a little while?
Right.
Or Elon Musk? I don't know if that directly translates here, but there's still value in attaching yourself to success and then making decisions on year 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Well, there's the expression success leaves clues. And what that means is there's models and systems and strategies around success, and there's a pattern and there's a roadmap for us to follow. And I think one of the biggest hindrances to productivity in any of our lives is fragmented focus, especially in the day and age that we live in now, where there's constant notifications and distraction. And for the first time in human history, the average person in the United States is exposed to more information than the brain has the ability to process effectively on a daily basis.
7 seconds. That's all you got. You got 7 seconds.
So we need to focus on developing, some very specific skill sets, I believe, and keep that focus narrow, master that, build momentum in that, and then kind of expand. And this is such a social business, but it's also one of the loneliest professions on earth, because a lot of the work that you do to learn and to research and to be informed about the market and to up your skill set as an agent and a communicator, that's all done on your own. And so I think the connection with our community and the people around us, the people we're learning from and growing with is critically important.